Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss an important topic in critical and innovative thinking, namely problem identification and opportunity discovery. These two concepts are closely related because when we are able to identify problems accurately, we are also more likely to discover new opportunities for innovation. Many great ideas fail not because they are not creative, but because they do not address the right problems. That is why understanding these concepts is essential, whether in business, education, technology, or even daily life. First, let's start with problem identification. Simply put, problem identification is the process of recognizing, understanding, and clearly defining the real problem that exists. In many cases, what we see are only surface symptoms, while the root causes lie much deeper. For example, when a company experiences a decline in sales, the symptom is obvious. The numbers are going down. However, the root causes may be different. It could be declining product quality, poor marketing strategies, prices that do not match the purchasing power of customers, or even the appearance of new competitors. Without proper problem identification, any solutions applied may miss the target, and the real issue will remain unresolved. The process of identifying problems usually involves several important steps. First, observing the current condition by collecting facts, data, and relevant information. Second, comparing the present situation with the ideal or expected condition in order to see the gap. Third, analyzing the root causes of the problem using methods such as the 5 whys or the fishbone diagram. Fourth, formulating the problem clearly, specifically, and measurably to avoid bias and confusion. By going through these steps carefully, we can make sure that the problem we focus on is the real one, not just a temporary symptom. Now, let's move on to opportunity discovery. Opportunity discovery is the process of identifying new possibilities that can create added value, whether in the form of ideas, products, services, or even improvements in processes. Not every problem should be seen as a barrier. In fact, many problems actually open the door to new opportunities. For instance, when many people struggle to find transportation late at night, this is certainly a problem. Yet, at the same time, it becomes an opportunity for the emergence of online transportation services that operate 24 hours a day. Discovering opportunities also has several steps. First, observing trends and changes in the environment, such as technological development, social conditions, cultural shifts, or economic situations. Second, listening to the needs and complaints of customers, which can be done through surveys, interviews, or feedback. Third, identifying gaps in the market that have not yet been filled. For example, needs that current products or services have not addressed. Fourth, connecting problems with creative solutions so that issues can be transformed into innovative opportunities. Finally, evaluating whether the opportunities are realistic, profitable, and feasible to implement with the resources available. Problem identification and opportunity discovery are strongly interconnected. Problems that are identified correctly often become the foundation for new opportunities. On the other hand, opportunities that are discovered usually come from a deep understanding of real problems faced by people or organizations. In other words, the better we understand the problem, the greater our chance of finding the right opportunity. The combination of these two abilities, identifying problems and discovering opportunities is the key to meaningful innovation. In conclusion, problem identification helps us find the right problems, while opportunity discovery helps us create the right solutions. These two concepts cannot be separated. A clearly defined problem will lead to real opportunities, and a well-captured opportunity will become the solution to existing problems. In today's fast-changing world, the ability to recognize problems and discover opportunities is a highly valuable skill. Remember, a problem is not the end of everything. It can be the beginning of a great opportunity that leads us to success.